Good evening and welcome to channel Yemaswati News. I'm Linda Shongwa with your headlines. His Majesty King Yemaswati III today received letters of credency from Switzerland and the European Union. His Excellency the Prime Minister announced that Eswatini will be moving to level 2 adjusted lockdown as the curfew hours will start at 9 p.m. to 4. A government quantum was involved in a nasty accident at New Village. It is stated that the driver of a Toyota Vitz was critically injured and rushed to hospital. Yemaswati are urged to continue to adhere to the protocols of halting the spread of COVID-19 by washing their hands with soap and water, sanitize, wear your mask, avoid crowds, and continue to maintain a safe social distance. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health in conjunction with the National Disaster Management Agency, and they are funded by UNICEF. Yemaswati also encouraged on the issue of the depletion of the ozone layer. Yemaswatini was part of the commemoration of the Ozone Day, where this message is brought to you by Eswatini Environmental Authority to avoid things that may be bad for the environment. And now the news. His Majesty King Yemaswati III today received letters of credency at Lozita Royal Palace. His Majesty received the letters of credency from Switzerland and the European Union.
Excellence. Excellence. Welcome back.
Today at the Lozita Royal Palace, His Majesty King Yemaswati III received the letters of credency from the Ambassador to the European Union, Her Excellency Mr. Sislava Shaumelova. Shaumelova, upon arrival, observed the national anthem of the European Union before being presented to His Majesty.
Look forward. Your Majesty, may I please present the Ambassador Designate from the European Union. Your Majesty, please.
After her presentation, she made a speech where she stated that it has been over 50 years that the European Union and the Kingdom of Eswatini have enjoyed a strong partnership. She said that she's going to continue working for the Kingdom of Eswatini through the assistance of the European Union, and that amongst other things, she wants to improve the lives of thousands of Yemaswati through access to clean water, education, health, support to agriculture, infrastructure development, amongst others.
Cultural and a global dimension based on our shared values anchored in democracy, the rule of law, and respect to human rights.
His Majesty received Her Excellency and stated that the European Union has been of great assistance to the Kingdom even during this pandemic, as they have facilitated the assistance of the Kingdom of Eswatini in getting vaccines through the COVAX facility.
The world is suffering these days with many social challenges, including the pandemic, the latest pandemic, which of course all of us we are trying our utmost best to really come to terms with it, but we realize that life must continue.
Thank you.
After that, the ambassador designates for Switzerland, His Excellency Dr. Nicolas Bro, also arrived. After observing the national anthem of Switzerland, he was then presented to His Majesty.
No part. Your Majesty, may I please present the Ambassador Designate from Switzerland. Your Majesty, please.
From the presentation, Dr. Bruhl then stated that it has been 53 years now that the Swiss government has recognized the independence of the Kingdom of Eswatini, and therefore he is honored to renew the expression of friendship between the two countries. He stated that he wants to work hard in ensuring that the Kingdom of Eswatini benefits immensely in the European Free Trade Association, as well as the free trade agreement between the Southern African Customs Union and the EFTA.
EFTA, of which Switzerland is a member. This could still be better used to increase the volume of our bilateral trade.
His Majesty welcomed the ambassador-designate, stating that the Kingdom of Eswatini has many projects on the pipeline that are in the middle of implementation, even through the disturbance of the pandemic that came with COVID-19.
Of implementing most of the Millennium Development goals which we have set ourselves, but I realize these days with most of the challenges we face, especially the health challenges, and this pandemic is really setting a lot of many programs of the world which we have set here in Eswatini. We were hoping that by 2022 we would be able to be in the position where we would be regarded as the one of the first world countries amongst countries of the world.
I am Kanyisile Mambuza for Channel Yemaswati News with Kimberly Mavuso, Lozita Royal Palace.
His Excellency the Prime Minister Cleopas Dlamini today announced that Eswatini will be moving to adjusted level 2 lockdown and announced that the curfew hours are from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. His Excellency, the Right Honorable Prime Minister Cleopas Dlamini today made an announcement that the country will be moving to adjusted level 2. The curfew hours will start from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. The Prime Minister stated that this is a result of the reduction in prevalence of cases of people infected with COVID-19, and the need of Yemaswati to continue to vaccinate still grows, as Yemaswati mostly have vaccinated.
Government has taken a decision to relax some of the current COVID-19 measures. The country will therefore move to adjusted risk level 2 with effect from mid today with the following adjustments. 1. The curfew hours will be shifted by 1 hour, now extending from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. In fact, it's 2 hours. Shopping hours will be between 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. Restaurants' operating hours have been extended to 8 p.m. The sale of alcohol will be allowed from Monday to Friday, starting at 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., but for home consumption only. Let me warn that the Minister of Commerce, Industry and Trade will enforce strict adherence to these restrictions through withdrawal of licenses to all businesses found contravening them. Church services are permitted 2 times a week with strict observance of COVID-19 protocols, including adherence to curfew hours. Nightclubs, night vigils remain prohibited. Memorial services also remain prohibited. All other measures captured in risk level 2 remain unchanged. In conclusion, I cannot overemphasize the importance of exercising extreme caution.
Also, commercial hours has been extended to allow for business to thrive. Linda Shong, Channel Yemaswati, Kansile Mabuza, Babane. Eswatini continued to show its commitment towards the protection of the ozone layer at the commemoration of the Ozone Day. The Minister of Tourism and Environmental Affairs and the Minister for Health were holding hands with the NFPA to continue to encourage Yemaswati to follow the theme of keeping our food and vaccines safe. Eswatini today was celebrating the World Ozone Day, where the Minister for Tourism and Environmental Affairs, the Minister for Health, and UNDP partnered and conducted the celebration, where the Minister for Tourism and Environmental Affairs stated the importance of conserving nature, especially the ozone layer, as it is critical for our livelihood. It stated that in the production of refrigerators, which are part of the theme for this year, in keeping vaccines and food cold.
Livela kithi selihambe sigaba kangangoba selifike emashumini lasithupha ekhulwini 60% yekwehlisa letintuthu letingtona letisuka kulabo fridge letenda kusi bese tiyawulimata lo dwadvasi lo ledu sisengakefiki ekuhulu lapho sesingathi sesiyajabula khona.
The Minister for Health stated that as a ministry hopes that the keeping of vaccines cold will assist in many ways, as they are still driving a campaign that will ensure that everyone is vaccinated.
Areas that will make it safe for us to take the vaccines from the storages to the point of vaccination safely and effectively. I will now steal a moment to just say,
Shaima Hussein from UNDP stated that they continue to support the initiatives that the country is enacting, especially in supporting world celebrations such as Ozone Day.
Used is not consumed. While we see a lot of countries where you have high level of poverty, people go home and kids go to bed being hungry.
Eswatini Environmental Authority also stated that it is fit for Eswatini to continue to follow the Sustainable Development Goals.
And is in fact aligned to 6 Sustainable Development Goals: health and well-being, clean energy, sustainable cities, sustainable production and consumption, climate action and partnerships will ensure that we reduce ozone depleting gases.
Linda Shonga, Channel Yemaswati News, Councillor Mabuza and Babane. The Minister for Agriculture, Honorable Jabulani Mabuza, stated that farmers should be innovative, as Eswatini was not spared from the climate change phenomenon. He stated that it is important for them to commercialize their farming. The Minister for Agriculture, Honorable Jabulani Mabuza, today encouraged farmers and associations to continue to conduct research so that they can be able to be informed on the climate change system, as Eswatini is not exceptional from countries that were hardly hit by droughts and other forms of disasters. Therefore, it calls for farmers to diversify their farming and also venture into commercial farming.
In Eswatini, we have had to weather persistent dry spells and droughts affecting agriculture in all its facets, along with unpredictable and irregular rainfall patterns that make planning for planting quite challenging. The theme for this symposium is on agroecology, which is one of the measures that our countries can consider as part of their strategies of achieving sustained food security and well-being of our people. This has to be supported by research, which should include the scale at which this technology.
Manzini Regional Administrator Chief Shkija stated that it is important for farmers to always be on the lookout and see the need of solving problems of other countries by farming enough so that the surplus can be given in other countries.
You touching on something that is a concern to every human being that is still alive. I think those who are already past life, they don't care about farming anymore. Because if the Lord Jesus Christ in heaven is taking care of them. This is something which should be pushed to every individual, especially those in the countryside, where they have got land. The land they have doesn't belong to them, it belongs to the nation, it belongs to if we farm enough in Swaziland, even Ethiopia will benefit from Africa.
Linda Shaw, Tabus Banze, Sbain Lodge, Matsapa. The Deputy Prime Minister's office today received catheters worth 100,000 in Malangeni, which will benefit those who are disabled. This consignment was received by the Under Secretary in the Deputy Prime Minister's office. The Deputy Prime Minister's office today received assistance of catheters and catheter pens from a donor who supported the Deputy Prime Minister's office and gave to the disabled. The Undersecretary welcomed or received the gift and appreciated the people who assist the office in responding.
Si donation yokuqala lena sithola siloffice letawubenefita letinhlangano letimbili lesengitishito njengoba se-avedile ke Sister Sue lama catheter pens lawa ukhanze kufanele ngoba kulamalanga uvakashele lapha eSwatini ukuthi avele e-office atasimnikelele so sichazile ke kusebenza kwawo nebumcoka kwawo alama catheter pens abo labantu labakhubatekile kwenta indlela yabo ukuthi ibe melula mhlawumbe niye kuya ngasense nekuthi nje bahlale bahlandekile.
Sister Anne, presenting the donation, stated that there are a lot of initiatives that they are looking to support, but they saw it fit to give to those who are needy.
That is comfortable, confidential, and clean for the wearer. And when you look at the two garments, they are made of two different lycra material, the lightweight and the heavyweight lycra material that is hypoallergenic, quick drying, and comfortable to wear.
The recipients of the gifts appreciated and stated that they will go a long way.
Sibonga kakhulu ukuthi kuyingqayizivele ukuthi asisita kakhulu sibantu labakhubatekile njengoba naye akuchazile nje ukuthi kukwenda ube kahle ube comfortable ungadesabi.
For Channel Yemaswati News, I'm Linda Shongwe with Kimberly Mavuso in Babane.
Mani, khumbula ukuthi kuchawulana nekutsinzana ungatheli COVID-19. Qaphela, khumbula ukuthi kubambelana sinatwa engilasini yinye nakho kungathelelana COVID-19. Ungaqhubeki, khumbula kuvikela seceleni kwakho ngekuthindelela ingosela. Asende kuhamba ngemigomo ekuvikela iCovid-19. Indlela lensha yethu sonke kuphila ukuthi sitigcine siphile kanye nesive sonke asikhumbutane njalo ngalesikutshelwa litiko letempilo ngeCovid-19 asikwende konke gcoka sifonyo geza tandla ngensipho nemanti lahambako gcina ukhathi uphindze ugweme ticubu mgcini wesive ungapheli mandla iCovid ingakapheli.
BuyCash Hardware offers a wide range of industry-leading painting material, roller brushes, and a variety of durable paints. We have everything you need from high-quality aluminum windows to elephant booths. BuyCash has the best electrical materials such as conduit pipes and house wires. High-quality roofing material like strong timber, heavy tiles, IBR, corrugated iron, and nails. Visit BuyCash today to get the building materials such as wheelbarrows, mesh wires, and reinforcements. We offer the most popular cements. At BuyCash, we have unbeatable prices for irrigation pipes, maize, and water tanks. We offer delivery from all our branches across the Kingdom of Eswatini. For more information, contact us at 24371 710 or send us an email at buycashhardware@gmail.com. BuyCash, buy quality, buy less.
The Kingdom of Eswatini joins the international community in commemoration for the International Day for the Preservation of the Ozone Layer under the theme, Keeping Our Food and Vaccines Cool.
A government quantum and a Toyota Vitz were involved in an accident at New Village. It is stated that the driver of the Toyota Yaris is in a critical condition after being taken to hospital.
The accident occurred at New Village in Manzini, whereby a Toyota Vitz car was hit by a quantum that was from Mhlaleni using the Mhlaleni-Nhlangano road. The car was, the Vitz car was badly injured, such that the driver got serious injuries. We spoke to the father of the Vitz driver, Mr. Siphozi Manze, who stated that his son is an albino and cannot see things from afar.
Mauva bathi baphazanyiswe
kahle yena ngekuyena kude bephazamiseke khona bathi kuchamukele ikhumbi igijima speed lesetu kanti yena nangisoyangena asangena yavele yamshayisa ke yaze yatoma la efike emakhaya. Akulesimo lesisikhona vele ngiva buhlungu kakhulu nami bengingacela sivele usito ukuthi nangabe lendlela lalimele ngayo khona ukuthi ngithole kusitakala khona kulapheka.
Ithini inombolo abangakuthinta kuyo baba?
Inombolo bangithinta ngithi 76 55 42 51.
Sanele Dlamini saw the accident when it occurred.
Uqhamuka na imoto iVitz Toyota Vitz iqhamuka la
ngala nje
iqhamuka la sikhaleni le quantum iqhamuka le emhlaleni lo bhuti ngiyamati la iqhamuka le emhlaleni le
mophi lamatiko
lo bhuti le quantum bathi ngibheke iqhamuka
ukhona kakho nje mina
ngilapha emarket ngiyayibona le Toyota Vitz imela na imelana anginaki naseyingenile la iqhamuka le tulu iqhamuka ivele le Toyota Vitz seyingenile seyishwayo yabo ifike ishaya amhlubweni yabona nasigijima siya kule Vitz safike sambitelo bathi ngomdebe igama lakhe albino nje ambita wazama lokunyikanyisa lehloko kancane wabinza.
A police that was found on scene, Hlanhla Mthethwa, explained they are still investigating the accident.
But the motor dimbile involved in accident Toyota Vitz nekhumbi quantum.
Ngabe kulimala kungakanani nje?
Kona kukhulu bengingakusho nje. Kukhulu nemonakalo lo wendekile lo mkhulu kakhulu. No details tawulandzela soon.
Siyabonga kakhulu.
Reporting for Yemaswati channel, I am not Hlatlatwala with Justice Lamin Mhlaleni.
Any community is expected to benefit from the Save the Children Fund, but only a few will benefit as they will be distributing the funds in groups.
The Gwaluseni residents today went to register for Save the Children Fund money. It is said that this had caused quarreling between the residents and those in charge for registering, hence they felt the registrations were not done fairly. Gwaluseni Indvuna Nkundla Jabulani Kambule stated that everything was done fairly except that they started with those that were the most needy.
Lolunengi lolunganela kwaluseni wonke noma lolunganela loyo mphakathi lesikuwonyalo kepha ke ngendlela lokubese sekukhulunywa ngayo kuceliwe kwathiwa kucela manje kuqalwe nganaba vele kati longalali etiko Kutawube seke kuyabuya khona la kulotithathu khona kancane ungavele kuhlukaniswe ngetigaba letintsatfu lo msebenzi lo kwathiwa kuqalwe nganaba kanti nongalala etiko nakhona ke wabese sesiyacela sive ukuthi aside ngala kube ngiso lesive lesiphakamisa loyo makhelwane vele lesatiko ukuthi kati akalali etiko
lokushesi babendvuna batawugcina bathole bonke
lolu chaso njengoba ngizame kusho ekuqaleni msakathu ukuthi lolu chaso alibaneli bonke alisineli sonke sive sasekwaluseni labo labatawe basitakele batabasitakele nathi singudla sitawuqhubeka siyonconcotha embili ngoba sive sasekwaluseni sinengi kakhulu.
Reporting for Yemaswati channel, I am Nohladla Twala with Justice Lamin in Matapa kwaLuseni.
Yemaswati are urged to continue to heed to the protocols of halting the spread of COVID-19 by washing their hands with soap and water, sanitize, wear your mask, avoid crowds, and continue to maintain a safe social distance. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health in conjunction with the National Disaster Management Agency, and they are funded by UNICEF. Yemaswati also encouraged on the issue of the depletion of the ozone layer. Yemaswatini was part of the commemoration of the Ozone Day, where this message is brought to you by ESWATINI Environmental Authority to avoid things that may be bad for the environment. Recapping our top stories to end English news. His Majesty King Yemaswati III today received letters of credency from Switzerland and the European Union. His Excellency the Prime Minister announced that Eswatini will be moving to level 2 adjusted lockdown, as the curfew hours will start at 9 p.m. to 4. A government quantum was involved in a nasty accident at New Village. It is stated that the driver of a Toyota Vitz was critically injured and rushed to hospital. Well, that's all for today. Until next time, please do enjoy the rest of your viewing. Good night.